Hello and welcome to Full Club GB. We've got another live show for you tonight. We've got with us tonight James, who's admin, Liam, Andrew, part of our media team, and Alex, who's one of our new moderators. How's everyone been? We will start with James. How have you been since the last live, which I believe was the 26th of March?
Yeah, very well, thank you, mate. As most of you are probably aware now, I've bought a new car. So gone from a Mondeo to a Focus ST.
Cool.
Loving it, to be honest.
Good stuff. A little bit of heartbreaks to seeing them on the day ago, James.
Yeah, a little bit of upset this afternoon after 2 years, nearly 3 years of ownership, but new chapter time now.
100%, I agree. And Mr. Andrew, how have you been? I believe one of your cars had a wobble and you wobbled to get another one. Is that about right? Oh, he's frozen.
He's having a wobble. He's having a bit of a wobble now.
He is having a wobble. He's stuck there.
There he is.
He's wobbling. I will jump back to Liam soon. Alex, how have you been since the last live? Anything happening?
Yeah, I've been good, thank you. I start a new job tomorrow, which I'm quite looking forward to. But thank you. But overall, I've done nothing much. Just getting the car ready, just keeping it clean, making sure I don't scratch it. All kind of in prep for kind of my first show that I'm coming to, which is in June. But I know there's another show before that I can't make. But I am just getting the car ready for June. So
cool. No, that's brilliant. I know at the moment tonight we have got people watching us on the Full Club GB main page, the media page, and also on YouTube. We've got a box to our right where you can leave the comments. Please keep them clean, otherwise they will be removed by someone. Don't know. And yeah, if you're commenting on the Facebook, please put your name so we can kind of reply. That will be absolutely awesome. Andrew, are you back with us?
Yes, I hope.
How have you been? I've heard one of your cars went and another one's coming.
Yep. I've had a downgrade, but for price, I can't grumble.
This is it. Apple, eh? Okay, we'll leave it there.
Yeah, so my Ford will be soon going.
Well, this is good. Let me quickly gonna quickly get on get onto some of the banners because we want to. See, we got one down there, which is for Chris Not Insurance. Get great club deals with them. Don't forget you can get your membership. We do 3 different tiers. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I always do that the wrong way. Pinterest, etc. But we're going to start with some happy birthdays. Yeah, so let's crack in with some happy birthdays. If I'd missed anyone, I humbly apologise. There's been birthdays since the last live to David Brown, Gareth Jones, my very own daughter, Lisa White, Rhiannon Dempsey. Birthday is today. Happy birthday. Richie Jones, and welcome back to the club. my old mucker Chris Bell. It was his birthday. I know it was Tracy Bell's birthday a couple of days ago as well. Steve Blythe, are we there yet? As a blast from the past. And Jesse Lee Bisbee. You all had birthdays. But you're feeling twice as old as what you was when you had your birthday. Apart from Rhiannon, because her birthday's kind of today. So, yeah. So a massive birthday to all you guys. Main topic of conversation tonight, when we get round to it, is going to be Eve V. We've spoken about it before. It's constantly in the news. It's just that I found a little bit of data. How true it is, I don't know. I'm curious to know what other people's thoughts are, but that is going to be our topic of conversation. But what we want to start on tonight is to keep the comments coming in on the side chat, which would be absolutely awesome. But we want to quickly talk about some of the sponsors, and rather than quickly going through them, I wanted to talk about them in a bit more depth. So bear with me. I just need to find the right one that I'm on. So I'm going to start with. And hopefully I've got the right one, and hopefully you can see that. So this is Blue Spark up in the northeast of England. There are people going to them all over the world. They offer great deals for club members, be it you go and buy a plug-in device, or you can go up there and have the device fitted. They've got a brand new rolling road section up there. My point of contact is one of the partners being Edward Fisher, but they've been sponsoring the club now for the last 4 years, which is absolutely awesome, and long may that can continue. Let me see who we've got next. Let's see if you want to use the Blue Spark, give them a call, tell them you're a club member. Where next we're going to go on to Nextbase. So Nextbase have pretty much always got loads of deals on. Club members, I think we've got 2 tiers for that, a 20% and a 25%. So 20% for everybody, which is FCGB to 20. If you're a VIP member, you can get an extra 5 or 10% off. But as you see at the moment, they've got massive savings on. But the good news, I've been told from my contacts at Nextbase that they've got a brand new range of cameras coming out in September. So, yeah, we're really looking forward to seeing them. Ooh, bear with me. Let's get back onto StreamYard again. So that's Nextbase again. They've been sponsoring us for the last 4 years as well, so a massive thank you for them. And the next one for the time being is going to be, who have we got next? PowerMax. PowerMax have been sponsoring the club since 2018, so we go back 5 years with them. Again, we have 2 tiers of how much discount people can get. We have got a FCGB 20 capital letters, gets you 20% off of everything. If you're a VIP member, you can get another 5% off. So a massive whopping 25% with the PowerMax. Like I said, if you're a VIP member, message one of the admin, and we will get back to you as regards to that. So let's quickly get off of that one and come back to where you guys are now. As you probably noticed, we have got a couple of people missing tonight. They are Anne Louise, who's having having a little bit of time away from the club at the moment. Having said that, she said she might join the live tonight. We shall see. And Tracy also, who's not with us tonight, as she's just come back from a vacation. We can call it vacation. Sounds right.
It's an holiday. We're not American.
Yeah. Hey, well, in your RV, it's kind of, or your MH. I don't know. Vacation seems to go in a bit well. On top of that, let's go through some of the other sponsors. So we have got preset, share screen. Let's go back to it. My very own RJ's World. Hopefully that'll come up pretty quickly. There we go. There's a little bit of a lag there. So RJ's World. Anyone can use the 10% discount if you're VIP. It's a massive 15%. As well as that, we got deals with Collins Performance, Chris Not Insurance. If you want to use them, the code is FCB256. Supreme Engraving, Select Tints, Ghost Vehicle Protection, Detailing Reflection, and carmax.co.uk. So bear with me. Just going to remove a few of these. And come back onto StreamYard. So yeah, a massive shout out to all the companies that are sponsoring for Full Club GB. We really do appreciate it. And on the basis of that, we do have a couple of companies that have come on board that have been brought on by Anne-Louise. So thank you for that, Anne. One is WH Auto Care. And at the moment, I can only find them on Facebook. I'm not 100% sure what the discount is they're offering, but they're a brand new company we got on board. And another one is called Toxic Knobs. Yes, Toxic Knobs. Let me quickly find them here. And there we go. Hopefully you can all see Toxic Knobs. Again, I'm not sure what the level of discount is that they're offering. But yeah, a massive shout out. And I think we're also working with another deal, but I'm not going to spill the beans on that one. I will let Anne-Louise or one of the admin put us in the picture with that as and when that happens. But yeah, a big shout out to all those people. Mr. Andrew, have you used Toxic Knobs before?
Not them ones, no.
Oh, right, okay. I don't know why I thought, yeah, I will briefly move along. So we've done the birthdays, we've done the sponsors, the new deals. Just a massive shout out to those that have renewed their membership. And also new membership since the last live, John Parker and Stephen Farr, F-A-R-R. Massive thank you to both you guys. It's the money that comes into the club enables us to do much better and brilliant things. So let's have a quick look in the chat. I think we've got a few comments in there. So before I move on, I've got one here which I'm going to do myself at the moment. It's Jonathan Connect saying hi everyone. A massive shout out to Ashley Hardy and John. I know they're expecting a baby that's due very, very soon. My heart and my wishes could go out to you both. If you ever need to chat, just give me a call, guys. Thank you. Mr. Andrew, do you want to read this one?
It's 2015.
Rocking John says, RJ looking good. Evening all 40s. Hope all are well.
Cool. Yeah, well, that's better. I can see it now. Hi, John and Chris and Sammy. Hope you guys are all well. Did you manage to get your sync for free and that done? Ooh, who we got next? It's going very slow. Hi, everyone. Something's about to happen. Yeah, there we go. Liam Andrew. Evening, everyone. Evening, Liam.
Evening.
Alex, want to read that one?
Yeah, it's from Cole Hope, and it says, "Hi all."
Hi, Cole. Hope you're well. I know he's at another show today. It looks absolutely awesome. I think James is having internet problems. Hopefully he will be back soon. Stephen Jones says, hello everybody. Hello Liam Andrew. Hey, that was cool. You got your own special bit there from Stephen Jones. Yeah. Liam Andrew, do you want to read that one? That's a new one. It's not one I recognise.
I think I might know what it is.
Oh,
And
okay.
they say, hello.
Hello. Yeah, Asa 403. Welcome to the chat. Stephen Jones is saying, how's everyone doing? We are really well, thank you very much. Evening all. I don't know who that is because it's a Facebook user and I'm not seeing who is commenting on Facebook. So if you can tell me what your name is, we can give a bit of a reply on that for you and a shout out. RJ, you just made Ashley cry, but good tears. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make her cry, but I'm glad they was good the tears, guys. Honestly, we have again. Evening all. Again, if you're on Facebook, let me know your name.
It looks like Liam Miller.
Mr. Miller, Windy. Yes, I've not had beans for ages. I really haven't. Hi, buddy. I hope you're well. Alex, you want to read this one?
Yeah, it's from Rockin' John, and it says, no, same problem, but TomTom is a backup.
It is a very good backup. We had it out in the we went to use it in the car the other day. Where did we go? I can't remember where we went. And yeah, it was doing an update, and I thought, I'll finish off updating it in the car. And as soon as I got in the car, it lost its internet connection. It wouldn't work. There you go. Sod's law, isn't it? I've got another one. Can we see who this one is? An evening, guys, from Facebook user.
It's Graham David Tuttle.
Graham, thank you, by the way, for renewing your membership, buddy. Hello, James. Welcome. Have you got internet problems tonight?
It kicked me out and then won't let me back in for some reason.
Oh, we have to have a chat with him, won't we? Well, we've done that one. James, you can read the last one I've got in there at the moment.
Yeah, it's from a Facebook user. I'm watching in the background, just polishing the wagon up and getting sorted for this week. So I'm guessing that's Mr. Miller.
I reckon you're right. I reckon that is Mr. Miller. Right, let's quickly carry on. What have we got next? So, I'm going to quickly start with some event news. First event is not far away now, 21st of May. Don't forget to get your plaques. The next event is on the 21st of May, which is the Simply Ford. I think we got 20 to 20 vehicles lined up for that, but there are still places. I believe the deadline might be the first week of May. I'm not 100% sure. Then on the 11th of June, a couple of weeks later, we're Bromley. Again, we got 20 places on that. You can order your plaques for that event. I don't really do the pre-orders on the plaques anymore. It's purely that people let me down, and then I'm ended up paying for stuff out of my own pocket. And then a couple of weeks after that, 2nd of July, we're Cars in the Park. We've currently got 20 places ish. There's still 10 to 11 to tickets up for grabs on that one. Full fair on the 13th of August. I think there's currently about 26 people have booked on the club stand, which is awesome at the moment. And Full Power Live, I don't know how many have currently booked on that one, which is at Brands Hatch. Don't forget, if you've booked for any events where you've had to put in your registration and you've changed your cars, don't forget to up to date.
I have. Don't worry.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Good stuff. Right, so we've spoken about Ford Fair. I've done that one there. We spoke about. Let's start off with a bit of news, and hopefully everybody in the chat can kind of get involved. What can anybody tell me what a smart motorway is, and have they heard the current news about it?
They're thinking about scrapping them, or they're going to scrap them, aren't they?
Can someone tell me what a smart motorway is? I'm not going to say it just in case I've got it wrong.
They're not very smart.
This is very true. Yes. Can we delve a bit more on that, Liam? Because she was up on the other thing the other week. I was quite shocked.
The hard shoulder or the emergency lane is lane 1.
Yes.
Until somebody breaks down, and then they put a little X in a little screen that nobody pays attention to, and then people, a lorry's gone into the back of a little Fiesta that's broke down. Yeah.
Well, I think there was another one where some senior gentleman died because a Ford KA went into the back of their car as well. But supposedly, what I'm hearing, what they've got out there on the network is it. They're not removing that, what's on the network. They're just not adding anything to it. Personally, I think if there's a lot of congestion, it's not a bad idea. The problem is if someone does break down, boy, it's like playing with people's lives there, I suppose.
I think the idea is there, but the execution is not there.
Yeah.
I've actually been in one of the areas that you can pull in, and the highways actually shut the lane to let us out, and there was about 15 cars that just carried on through.
Yeah,
just ignoring the red X's and just carried on, and none of them even tried to slow down. They just kept coming. So
yeah, no, it's not. It isn't good. The next one, and hopefully someone can give me a bit more information than what I've already got. Self-driving cars. Yes, Thunderbirds 1, 2, and 3 are go. Virgil's had a go in these Mustang, and we've now got a Ford, which is the only car, I believe, in Europe that can go on these self-driving. And when I first heard it, I thought, that's cool. It can take me to the Pie Mess Shop. I can have a kip in the back. But unfortunately, it's not quite as good as that, is it?
No, because it monitors your eyes to see if you're still on the road.
Yes.
So it defeats the object.
I don't know if it's me, and maybe it's me thinking, could this have been money better off spent doing a 50th anniversary Ford Fiesta, for example? Yeah. But a self-driving Ford where there's only 300 miles of road that you can use it on.
And how many of them Fords are there?
Yeah. Is it much better than adaptive cruise control? It probably is, but I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, I can do a little bit of hands-free to two. I shouldn't really, but no, I don't. If Chris Knott is watching, I've never done hands-free. No, never. Self-driving Fords. What's our thoughts on them?
Gimme.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not keen on them. I remember my old car had that it reversed itself, and I never used it because I never had the confidence in it.
Yeah, that is an unusual one because I did have that. What car? I had after I got rid of my Fiesta, which is 10 years ago. This May, I got that little Fiesta. But the next car I got was a Grand C-Max on a 64 plate, and that used to reverse park itself. And I think it's like most things, you try it once just to know what it's like. And I just remember trying it, and then they give me a courtesy car that done the parallel park as well, and I used that, and I used it once because I thought, let me see. But in the real world, I don't think they work. They work. If you're in a city and you're trying to get a parking space, by the time you've done all that, you lost your parking space, haven't you? It's never going to work. Yeah, but I do remember seeing a video. They had a Ford Focus Estate. A lady was driving it. They put it on the top of a tower block or office block, and they was testing out the active city stop in the car, and they put all blinds all over the car, and it did actually stop. I dare say there was probably like some bloke behind. He had a bit of rope. He was going to hold it as well. But yeah, that was their ways of doing it. Now I know that. Hopefully Anne's watching. I know with Anne's car being a Titanium X, hers has got the gizmo on her car that the ST hasn't got. They didn't put it on it, and that's a bit like supposedly your car can tell if you're going to be in an accident, and it works at motorway speeds as well. And I did see them doing this with various cars a couple of years ago, and the only one that worked above 70 miles an hour was the Volvo. So that was, and they do say that. Was it the Volvo, the SUV Volvo? Its claim to fame is that no one has ever died in one. I don't know if that's still the case, but that was their claim to fame.
Something similar with Saab as well. They seem to not be quite big with safety, don't they?
Yeah, they are built like tanks. Those Volvo XC90s, they are.
That's the
and
one,
the V70s, they are big. Yeah.
Well, my main bit that I wanted to talk about tonight, and we're nearly half hour in, is before I get on to that, I have got some news. We have got some real time news. All right, Liam, I'll do it for you. Right? I'll pretend I'm doing the news. It's that good. Alex has gone. I don't want to hear. Right, share screen. Let's get some Ford news out there. We got Ford news and Auto Express news. So let's share some Ford news, see what's going on. We're going to go to when we done the last live, which was the 26th of March. So let's go to page 2. Oh, no, it's gone well down, isn't it? No, we don't want that one. That's rubbish. Can we go back a page again? Okay, let's go to January 21st, 28th. Ford Pro intensifies off-road appeal of its top-selling Ranger pickup with all-new Wildtrak X and Tremor models and a gun wrap. Yeah. Ford statement on Tim Slater, Ford Britain chairman. Maybe he was the one holding the rope at the back. I have no idea. Ford released 2023 integrated sustainability after financial report progress. Don't interest me either. Ford Pro delivers next level EV leadership with smarter, connected, all electric transit courier. And Ford brings in the hands-free technology, level 2 assistance system. Yeah. So that's that one. Make with the Ford news what you will. Let's get on to the other part of the news, which is going to be with Auto Express. Yeah, they got a whole page, Liam, dedicated to Ford. Boy, let's have a look. Let's see what they got. Top 10 8-seater cars to buy in 2023. Yeah, I don't want one. New Ford Capri will be a coupe SUV. That's upset a lot of people, isn't it?
It's like all the others, touching back dead names.
Yeah, I didn't want an SUV. I just wanted a Mark IV Capri that was gonna make people's pulses rate. We've got opinion. The new Ford Capri should be another great fun car with a blue oval badge. Yeah, it's not going to happen, is it? What else have we got? Best electric cars to buy in 2023.
None of them.
Yeah. Best selling cars. Let's have a look at what they reckon is the best electric vehicles to buy in 2023.
Oh.
Where were we
An
on
MG.
MG.
Who would have ever thought?
Yeah. Let's all reckon icon. Yeah, there ain't no Fords in that. I ain't interested. Let's come on. Can we look at the best selling cars? That was the EV ones. Let's look at the best selling cars of 20 to 23. Hopefully something to load. Let's get rid of that.
Puma is on.
There we go. Let's have a look. Nissan Qashqai, Nissan bloody hell. Of course, full Puma's in 6. The full Fiesta's thinking, I don't want to die yet.
Oh, Fiesta's clinging on by the skin of its teeth.
It is. It is.
I think most people are either buying them to use or buying them to store in the hope of making some money in a few years.
Yeah, no, definitely. We got the new 2023 Ford Transit Courier unveiled as the smallest electric van. Oh dear, look at that. The new 2024 Ford Puma EV.
It was going to happen at some point.
Ford Mondeo Mark 1 Icon review. Hey, that's good. That's a bit of good news there. They're not bringing it back, but it's a little bit of a review.
I'm waiting for someone to put an electric engine in it.
Yeah, well, that's our next point of conversation is electric cars. Oh no, let me put that back there. Everything everywhere I'm looking is going on about electric cars. We've kind of had little bits of information on them, and I really want to know in the chat as well, not only what we've spoken about but also EV. So a lot of this information, you can take it as far as you will because it is only speculation. Well, I've not had a genuine conversation with someone telling me the truth, but supposedly Volvo went out there and they done their own study on the whole thing with EV. So for me, the biggest, or I'll put it out there, what's supposed to be one of the biggest selling things as regards to buying an electric vehicle?
Supposed to be
no pollution and stuff, isn't it?
Saving the planet.
Yeah.
Saving the planet. Okay. Do we think that that's the case? Do we think that that is exactly what is happening?
Well, the last time I saw a really massive lithium-ion battery mine and the big old oil tankers that they use to get different parts of the electric car around the world to assemble them.
Yep. Well, this is the biggest thing.
I believe I believe more pollution is made by building the car than it is saved over its lifetime.
You're getting very close to the finer points.
On top of that, you've got the power stations for the electric to get your electric to charge it.
You have, yeah. I think the biggest thing is as someone pointed out in some videos that I've been watching, and it is when you go and pick up your brand new vehicle from a dealer and it's got 0 miles on it, it hasn't really, because that vehicle has got there by some form. It's not necessarily driven there, but it's come there via a service, and that service is going to probably be on the back of a massive transporter that's polluting the world like buggery. But that's only kind of part of it. An average combustion engine car over a 10-year period, over an 8-year period, will produce 40,000 tons of the CO2. Yeah. And before we go into what the EV is going to produce, on a day-to-day basis, that EV produces 0. It's a 0 emissions, but it has to offset what you guys have basically said. And what it's got to offset is all the parts that are needed from Mother Earth to produce that vehicle. Even before you started with the battery, the average range of a car, let's say it's 400 miles. Bearing in mind, over 8 years, for 40,000 tons of CO2. An average, they reckon up to a point, and this is where the data mixes itself up a bit. The offset on a normal car combustion engine, they talk about 3,000 to 5,000 tons of the CO2. Now I can only presume this is, and these are figures are not spot on, as you can see, but if we go with that, the average range of a EV vehicle, we're looking at 125 miles. That is going to equate to round about 10 to 15,000 tons of CO2. And the main reason for that is what Alex said, and that is the making of the batteries and everything else, what is put into place to do that. Then if you want to get a vehicle that is able to do 300 to 400 miles, you got it. Bigger batteries. Bigger battery means that you're possibly looking between 30 to 50,000 tons. To offset that, your EV vehicle would have to do 80 to 100,000 miles to level that out to make sure it's worthwhile. Well, I'm so sorry. I'm kind of, and this is me being a bit of a divvy, and I can be a bit of a divvy plenty of times. Surely, based on that data, it don't quite work out, does it? I've got to do 80 to 100,000 miles, and that car is still going to be producing in its life, because of what it's took to make it, so much more than what a normal combustion engine. And like I said, this data hasn't come from, it's not me just pulling numbers out of the air. It's what I picked up on the internet. Alexa told me a couple of bits. I won't lie, and some videos. I do find that side quite interesting. What you guys? Let's start with James. What do you make of that? The data on, depending on how true you think it is.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I do. I can't really, but that people are not seeing that, are they? I think that's sort of like not being aired, if you like, for the EV side of things. They're sort of like having a big push on EV, but the ways and means about it, like the cars getting made, like what you said, they're not actually expressing that, and people aren't understanding it, I'd imagine.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm all up for doing it. I live in Bexley Borough, and Bexley Borough is one of the boroughs that are up in arms with the ULEZ thing. You know what? If you want to stop the pollution, stop it. Don't offer someone £12.50 a day and you can still use your car. That is just about that. But yeah, we're kind of see. Alex, what you're making of all that information?
I agree with you with all those figures, and also if you look at a different kind of thing, which is kind of the individuals that buy electric cars are usually the ones that are going up and down the motorway, the ones that do like the ones with the bigger ranges. But it's actually cheaper in the long run to actually get a second-hand car or even a new petrol car and actually run that than it is to actually pay to buy the electric car. So as much as it is more expensive, and it's also more polluting. So I kind of agree with yourself. I'm kind of a combustion engine person through and through. So
yeah. I think the other thing to add into that, I also noticed earlier, it was either between 18 and 22 or 22 and 25% less carbon is produced on a hybrid compared to a combustion engine. But surely the same ethics of that balls in. Yeah, it's not going to be as bad as an EV, but surely yet again, if we're talking about saving the planet, I don't see how EV or hybrid is the answer. And talking of that, Mr. Andrew, what you're thinking of all this data? It's quite interesting, isn't it?
Is that taking into account the lifespan of the battery themselves? Because how long does a battery actually last?
Well, this is
over time, they will lose their life.
They
this
say
is the thing.
10 years, they reckon, is the average. But when it comes to 10 years, replacing them is going to be double the value of what that car's worth.
Yeah. And I think you can look at the Nissan Leaf, the original, the go-getter, the one that started all this, really, in a sense. Someone bought one, and I think it was 5 or 6 years old. I was quite shocked. It was still at 85, might have been 75% of efficiency on the battery. So, but yeah, but what happens, you know, we go through life and we, oh, my blinking battery on my phone's going. Oh, the battery on my blinking doorbell's going. That bloody the stop-start battery. I need one. They ain't cheap. They're like for £400 a go. But we rely on these batteries so much. Some people rely on batteries for other things, Liam, as you know. I don't know if you know. I'm just saying. Yeah. Yes. No, I won't. It just goes to show you that, I just think we took the Peugeot up to. Let me do it. I just want to do a massive shout out. I know they're probably not going to watch this, but to all the service people, Bristol Street Motors service department in Harlow that managed to do an absolute wonderful job on the car. And driving up on that, driving towards the M25 and seeing signs for Cambridge, I thought, well, if I carry on, I could be seeing James later on in the afternoon. Yeah. But I kept getting next to this, driving Frost, I kept getting close to this little newish 22 plate, to 208, and it weren't until I got close I see that it was the E. But they are very rapid with that speed when they take off. But I do find the whole thing very, very, very surprising. That with that the data that's kind of come out, and I think we got a few people in the chat, so hopefully we can.
I think also what manufacturers are doing is that they're actually selling people cars with the option to either buy the battery or rent the battery.
Oh, right, okay.
So sometimes you can get quite caught out if the battery does go. The manufacturer won't replace it if you haven't actually ticked a certain box or gone on a certain plan.
Right.
So some people are getting caught out when the battery goes. They're having to either buy a new battery or actually scrap the car because the manufacturers aren't covering it.
I think it's Mercedes or it's Smart. They do the whole you buy the car but you rent the battery thing.
Right, okay. I suppose that's quite interesting because I also got told that if you buy a little Peugeot E208, make sure you specify that you want the rapid charger, because if you don't get that, you'll get the normal charger and you'll be better off getting yourself a bus pass. Which is something else to kind of look at to be absolutely. The other thing I found, I don't know if you guys have noticed it, with getting services done with your car. So Mercedes, for example, you don't get a service book anymore. You haven't done for quite a few years. With the Ford, they're trying to go that way as well, where everything's electronic and it's all done online. So Ford have a thing called Full Pass. Have you all heard of that? Yeah. I thought I'd go. Frosty's got full service history, and I thought I'd go on that. And there's only about 2 or 3 services on there. And Ford Pass were blaming rates over in Essex and SMC. They was blaming Full Pass. They gone, if you want to send us all the documents. And I thought, no, do you know what? That is where that electronic side don't work. I've got my receipts. I've got everything in the service book. I kind of stick with that. But interesting point on the batteries, on renting them as well. Let's have a look, see what we have got here. I've gone back with that one. Do you want to read that one, Alex?
Yeah, it's from Rocking.
Yeah, we've already done that one. I'm going to interrupt you. Let me see where I'm going. I'm watching the background, polishing the wagon. That one there, Alex, please.
Yeah, it's from Jonathan Cornick, and it says full of cameras, lol, which I'm guessing is going back to the smart motorway topic.
I believe it is, yeah, and I believe you're 100% spot on there. Graham saying, evening all. Hi, Graham. Thank you for renewing your membership. James, you want to read this one?
Yeah, it's from Jonathan again. He's put, if you haven't got your hands on the wheel, you're not in control. Which is right, I guess, him back to the motorways again.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. And one for Mr. Andrew.
Rocking John again says, smart motorways are only as smart as the drivers. People need to read the updated Code of Practice Highway Code, as rules have changed.
Yes, and I agree. And either your green screen's going funny or it is piddling it down behind you.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
I mean, what's going on?
I've given up on it. It's staying as is.
Yes. Alex.
Yeah, another one from Jonathan. It says, with electric cars, it costs more to make one battery than to fill 10 diesel cars, and you are still using fossil fuels to make the batteries.
100%. That was something else I also read about. So, yeah, another a very valid point. James, a long one, this one.
This one's from Brian. He's saying he was at the British Motor Museum yesterday to celebrate 59 years of the Mustang. They had these blue drive Mach-E's that you could take out on test drive, but they then introduced the S650 Mustang. They let you climb all over it. What a fantastic looking car. Guess it will be the last of the V8s. It was a great event that Ford put on. Free entry live band, free food and coffee. Guessing there was 300 plus Mustangs, including mine. Well done, Ford. Sounds like a good event.
Yeah, no, it sounds awesome, and it's cracking to hear a bit of good news. I think at the moment it's been relatively bad what we're hearing about Ford, but yeah, Brian's just proved. Do you know what? When Ford's want to, they can put something on, and it can be absolutely amazing. Yeah, so yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed that, Brian. It's been quite a while since I see you last. And the last one at the moment, I'll read this one out. And the batteries from Jonathan Connect. He's saying the batteries only last 20k, which isn't a lot when you think of how much you're paying for them. If you had to buy an EV, though, you had to buy one. What would you buy and why? Alex, what would you buy?
Well, that's a tough one.
That's why I asked you.
I'd probably buy. It may seem strange, but I'd probably buy a Volkswagen.
Okay.
Only because I've heard a lot about a lot of good things about them.
Yeah.
From a reliability point of view. It's only because I haven't gone with a Ford. I don't know much about what they're bringing out, and they've only kind of bought the Mustang, the kind of the is it the Mach-E one?
Yeah,
that's the only one they bought out, which I haven't heard a lot about. So I would just go with the ones that I've heard more about, which is either the Tesla or the Volkswagen. But Volkswagen seems to be the better one.
Okay. Well, while we jump off, we've all been up in arms recently. Mondeo going, Fiesta going, Focus going. Do you know what? I found it quite upsetting to hear this week as well. Not a Ford thing, but the VW Golf's going as well.
Yeah, I heard that as well. Yeah.
I thought, wow, what a sad day. I've only ever had one Golf. It was a 1.5 GLS, but what a rapid little old car. It was absolutely amazing. Liam Andrew, money's no object. You got up to a tenner to spend. No, I'm only kidding. You're going to buy an EV. What are you going to buy? You're going to go to Malaysia and buy an EV Mondeo? Perhaps they've already made one.
A Rimac.
Why does that name ring a bell? Rimac.
I haven't crashed one.
Ain't a Rimac. What's that?
It's the most powerful EV in the world.
Is it? Okay. Who's making that?
Rimac.
It's a Croatian company. a small Croatian company. I think they've only produced 2 or 3.
Other manufacturers as well, aren't they?
Yeah. I see you having a lot of problems with that myself. I think Alex might do a bit better in his Golf or his Polo. James, but what you buying?
Is it the Seat Cupra? What that one? The EV they do?
Oh, the Cupra Born.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Only because I've heard good things, reliability and things like that, and good range.
Yeah, I've got to go out there and buy 2. To be honest, I've got to go and buy the little Honda because I think that fish pond thing inside it is brilliant. I love that, and I don't know. I'd like to get a still like the Peugeot the 208. It's just been a car I think's absolutely awesome, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. So that's not going to happen. Anyone been watching what's been going on with the Top Gear? What you make of that?
Oh, they cancelled that mid-season, haven't they?
Yeah, something to do with
insurance. They wouldn't insure them after all the accidents or something, I heard.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think it's a bit of you're reading one thing and then kind of hearing something else. But yeah, but kind of been catching up with
that Jeremy Clarkson hinted very loosely. It's hinted very loosely. I doubt it happening because he's on too much of a good thing with Amazon. But that's what I've heard.
Yeah. But maybe we could start our own show. I'm scared of bites. I don't like foreign food, and I don't like bugs. Nah, it's never going to work.
Well, and call it 3 STs and a Mondeo.
Yeah,
you can call it that.
Liam can be the stick.
Yeah. Right, let's catch up with these couple of comments here. Jonathan Canet. I would convert my focus to cooking oil. Why not?
Yeah, it was good shout.
Yeah.
And Liam Andrew, you can read this one out from Brian.
What do you think of the change to the speed limit in Wales? On the 17th of September this year, all 30-mile-an-hour speed limits have been changed to 20 mile an hour.
Well, I've never driven in Wales, and based on that, I don't think I want to go now. No, I'm only mucking about. I haven't. I don't know. There's a lot of. I don't know. Quite obviously, it's 30-mile-an-hour roads. It's like we're kind of based northwest Kent, which is really London. There's loads of roads around here that are like that, where it would have been for 30 and it's 20. Give you an idea where I live. Just over the road, literally, there's a zebra crossing, and it's one of the biggest wastes of money that Bexley Council and their highways department have put in. No lying, you could wait at that, and you see a lady coming down in a blue car, whatever, and you're there with your little dog Rocky that wants to get into the back of her car and rip it all up. And she goes 40 miles an hour to 20, just straight over the zebra crossing, and don't even say, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Yeah, I think depending on where it is, I think you know what we've only got ourselves to blame if a 30 goes down to 20 and maybe even less to be to be absolutely honest. Any of you guys driven in Wales?
I've driven
Not
in
for a while.
The closest Wales I've been to is a village in Sheffield.
Oh dear me. Yeah, no, that's oh, what have I got here? I've written something else down here. 6 tons. Yeah, there's a lot of rubbish. Yeah. So you're looking forward to the first event, which it's not that far away now, really, is it?
No.
It's about a month, isn't it now? So 5 weeks, something like that.
Let me have a look at the amount of days. I'm just going on the website. Oh, let's go back onto that there. Oh, 34 days, 12 hours, 5 minutes and 1 0. Yeah, it's gone down again. Oh.
Motion detected at the Ring video doorbell.
It's that cat again. I don't know who it is. Let me have a look. Let me I spy with my battery operated system. Oh. There you go. Load of rubble. Yeah. 24. Oh, let me quickly go back on this. Alex. Oh, no, Alex is not here. James, you want to read that one?
Yeah, Brian again is saying there'd be a lot of money generated in Wales, 10% plus one, then you're done for speeding.
Yeah.
So there's not much leeway there.
No. I don't know. I think the thing that I always think of is the Autobahn in Germany, where they seem to have less accidents than anywhere else. Unfortunately, are the German people just a bit more sensible than what the British people are? It does make you worry. And we've got 24 MPH and points and a fine. Yeah, that's a bit of a whopper. I remember on the A2 in London back in the quick turn of the millennium, it used to be 70 miles an hour both way. And while they was putting in all the new posts, one side went to 50 and the other one was still to 70. And those times when there weren't no cameras, and so some Italian guy called Mr. Gagazzo, and then before you know it, they're kind of everywhere now, aren't they? But yeah. Anyway, James, you've got the new ST, the Mondi's gone.
Yes.
Would you? How do the two cars compare? Because the Mondi, that was an ST as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the diesel.
Right.
I think obviously due to the age of it, that was on an 07 plate, but the comfort-wise, the Focus and the brakes as well. When I tap on the brakes on the Focus, I go through the windscreen compared to the Mondeo. It drives a lot better. You what, mate?
You could have put bigger brakes on Mondeo. Could have put Asbo brakes on it.
I could have done. Yeah, I could have done. To be fair. Yeah.
And then you would have gone through the windscreen, not just hit your head on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good, and I'm quite impressed with the miles to the gallon as well. Really, going from a diesel back to obviously the ST petrol, it's probably using the same amount of fuel, if not less, going to work than the diesel did. So
yeah. So you're getting used to all the gadgets it's got on it compared to the Mondeo.
Yeah. I like the sync and all that sort of stuff on it. It's good.
I did see. So someone put they had a. You looked at it. It was in Tangerine Scream. It was a 64 plate for Focus, and I didn't think they'd done. I thought on that plate. You looked at it outside, and it looked exactly the same as the Mark 3.5. But I think this car was right on that point on when they was changing over, because all the interior stuff wasn't. It was the Mark 3, but that to turnover point. I remember when they brought out the Mark II Galaxy, they had all the headlining on the early ones.
I don't know that.
Shut up. All the bits from the early one, they kind of put, and then they kind of just changed them like a bat and that. But yeah, I suppose the longer you have it, the more you kind of just drive it about. And I still, it was only a couple of months ago, and I've had my car for 6 to 7 years. I only found out the other month that when you put it in reverse, you can press the little plus button. There's a little plus button on the dash, like on the multimedia, and it zooms the camera in again. I weren't even aware it had that. And there's a channel in America I watch which is quite good. So he said, when you're driving down, and no one ever tried this, but please, I'm only saying what I've heard. I might have tried it a couple of times, but you're driving down the motorway and there's a car behind you and he's a bit too close. So you just lift the gear lever up as if you're putting it in reverse. So the camera comes on, it just puts your reverse lights on. But don't put it in reverse, otherwise that's going to be the end of your bloody...
I've only done that a few times in the drive-through, and the people behind get a bit worried.
Yeah. Yeah, so I still find bits and pieces out. I know that I think that if you press the ESP button, no, the traction button once, that puts the my Mondeo, it puts it into sport mode. But if you press and hold it down, it turns off the ESC, the traction control, the active city stop. I don't know what it puts it into. It just turns everything off, and you think, no, what's kind of happening now? Liam, how's your sat nav going? Have you bought your antenna yet?
No.
I think it's still on the hard shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know where it is now. I've not looked in a while.
No, you need to get yourself one. Well, we have been on just over the hour mark. Well, start with Liam. What you got? What's your plans for the week? What you got on?
Sell one of my cars to Mr. Scrapman.
Oh,
And work.
Yeah. How is work?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. As long as you're enjoying it, that's the main. I hope things go well with the scrap. And you, how's the moving going? That's kind of happening, isn't it?
Yeah, there's progress been made on that. Yeah. We're not at
Cool.
the packing stages, but there will be soon.
I look forward for you moving to the Dartford area. You can pop over for dinner at the weekend.
I'm popping over every day. I can't afford food living down there.
You know that. I can't either. Oh dear, Alex, what you start your new job? You got anything else planned next week?
Not really. Yeah, it all depends on the weather. Because if the weather's good, I'll go on a bike ride. Maybe take the dog on a long walk. But I've got nothing set in stone apart from work. That's my only scheduled event. So.
Yeah, I was going to go on a bike ride the other month. I've got 2 bikes in the greenhouse, a mountain bike and a very old BMX competitions bike. They're padlocked up to a massive chain. It's got a padlock built in, and no one can remember the code.
I'll bring some bolt cutters down, mate. You'll be all right.
Yeah. Oh dear. So yeah, that's not happening. James, how about yourself? What
work. Hopefully, if the weather's good at the weekend, I'm going to snow foam the Focus, tidy it up, and that first proper clean. And the Fiesta's back from having the bumpers painted, so wiring up the spotlights.
Wow, I'm looking forward to.
Hoping that will be able to come to Ford Fair if I can get it all done in time. So. But the shine's sort of gone now with the STs, the Focus, but I need to get it done.
Yeah. I've got the weather's supposed to be really nice this week, apart from 1 or 2 days. So the plan is next week is to start on Frosty. I've got a lot of stuff that's got to come off. Tina don't know yet; they're going in the bath. So when you take all the rubbish off the stores, you try and do them in the bucket, and I just put them in the bloody bath. We've got
servicing MOT soon, haven't you?
The MOT. I don't know when the MOT's. I know it's up next month, but I think service is due in a couple of months. Couple of months' time. So yeah, it's so overdue. I feel that bad. And I think. Yeah, where we put all these pictures on, and people like Carl Hoper share pictures like, I don't know, Fun Boy Free for Friday, whatever it's called, of their nice shiny cars, and my pictures are for how my car used to look, and it's not how it's looking. It's not how it's looking now. But yeah, fingers crossed. We've got some more baseball caps for the events, which is cool. They've arrived. We're also in the process of sorting out an order for some new gels in different colours, the round ones, which I think a lot of people had asked about. So we're just waiting for that. Oh, look, my little Southampton friends arrived. Do not talk about football. No football talk today. No. Bless them. How you doing, Jez? You okay? You can't hear me. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. That's about it from us. Just want to thank everyone for coming in. Everyone that's put a comment, a like. Yeah, we really appreciate it. Next chat coming up will probably be pretty close to maybe the week before Simply Fulfilled. Just for those that are left on, I just wanted to again address the @everyone tag. It's not used to upset anyone. It's really not. If you don't want to be tagged, you need to go into your settings and yeah, just to change it, and then when it comes up, you're not going to be. Don't blame groups or pages for doing it. It's to get people's attention, to let them know that something's happening. Otherwise, people will say, "Oh, I didn't know that was happening." Yeah, I'm top. How's everyone? We're all okay, Jez. We're just about to go. I think Mr. Andrew's gone already. I think the dinner's on the table. So yeah, take care, Jez. Take care.
Probably flooded from all that rain in there on that green screen.
Yeah. Hope everyone has a good week.
You too, mate.
Hope Tracy and Anna are well also, to take care of the pair of you. And also Alex, Liam and James, thank you for making the live. We're just going to get my intro, my branding. And we're going to end it. So, guys, everyone take care until we meet again. Adios.
See you later.